Everything that exists is connected. We are all one. The pioneers who claimed that everything is ultimately connected were not simply saying this to seem spiritually advanced, but rather, this statement is backed up by scientific evidence that it is true. Modern physics, specifically quantum mechanics, has proven this. I will introduce research results that have completely overturned the landscape of modern science. I will explain them in a very easy and simple way. The most fundamental unit that makes up the visible world around us is a photon, which is a light particle. We use the term photon when referring to a light particle. In simple terms, a photon is a packet of light energy. Scientists took one photon, which is the most fundamental unit that makes up this physical world we see, and they split it into a pair of identical particles, each having the same properties as the original photon. These particles are known as entangled twins. Scientists then launched the separated twin particles in opposite directions. They were fired in precisely opposite directions. The experimenters observed what choices each of the twin particles made when they arrived at a crossroad. However, unexpected results appeared. When one of the particles chose the right path, the other particle, which was far away, seemed to know the choice of its twin and chose the same direction. What's even more surprising is that the choice of the twin particles occurred simultaneously. In other words, the second particle didn't move after the first one chose, but instead, both particles moved immediately as one. The twin particles were connected in a physical sense, despite being far apart, and behaved as if their consciousness was still connected. The researchers were very puzzled. According to traditional laws of physics, it was impossible for materials that are far apart to exchange signals faster than the speed of light. However, these entangled twin particles move simultaneously, with no delay of even 0.000 seconds, as if they are connected by a single consciousness, moving instantly and simultaneously, which is precisely the greatest mystery of quantum mechanics, the phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Physically separated quantum particles act simultaneously as if they are entangled by an invisible force, such that they behave as one body, even though they appear to be separate. The conclusion of this quantum entanglement is simple. What was once physically united is now, no matter how far apart, moving simultaneously, even if they are in other galaxies that are light years away. Physically, they may be far apart, but they still move as if connected as one. And the energy in this entangled state communicates instantly at the speed of light. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon that has been proven to exist through numerous experiments. The phenomenon has been proven to exist through countless experiments. No one knows why entanglement occurs. Not even scientists. Not even our pet dogs. However, it has been proven that entanglement does occur. So many quantum physicists say this. You should not try to understand quantum mechanics. You should just accept it. You shouldn't try to understand quantum mechanics. Just accept it. Humans just need to accept that they have to accept this difficult phenomenon. But hey, we already learned about one of the most representative examples of quantum entanglement in elementary school. It's probably something that all of you already know. That is the Big Bang, the explosion of the universe. What does this mean? At one time, all the energy was gathered together, and even if it was separated by a great distance when the Big Bang occurred, it was still connected as one. In a subtle conscious dimension of the quantum world, we have now come to know that everything scientifically existing is connected. But you may wonder, what does this have to do with the law of attraction? I'll explain why you need to know this principle from now on. Knowing the principle gives you confidence. Okay, for example, let's say there is a friend AA is living by doing a full set of things like visualizing, imagining, gratitude prayer for the academy every day in order to attract what she wants. However, deep down in A's mind, there is a feeling of uncertainty, like, is this really going to work? Am I wasting my effort? Somehow, I don't think it will work out in the end. Then, the feeling that arises in A's mind immediately reaches the universe, which is a single field that connects the consciousness of all things in the world faster than light. This is because, as mentioned earlier, All consciousness exists in a subtle dimension and is interconnected as one. All things in the universe, including you, were united before the Big Bang of the universe. So even if you are far apart now, you are still subtly intertwined consciously. So when you feel anxious, the feeling of anxiety immediately exists throughout the universe. Then, from that moment on, the entire universe begins to throw a reality that justifies my anxious feeling, which is similar to my anxious feeling at me. This is the principle of attraction. The moment I feel a certain feeling, that feeling immediately exists throughout the universe, and the universe throws back a reality that is just like the feeling we feel. Because everything is connected, even if you feel a feeling alone, that feeling does not exist independently within you. The part that is you, if you feel a feeling alone, it immediately exists throughout the entire universe. Even if I try hard to attract with a full set of attraction techniques, if the feeling deeply rooted in my heart is negative, if you have a feeling of anxiety, then the universe of you immediately becomes an anxious universe. In that way, the current state of anxiety is attracted. On the other hand, if you feel a happy feeling, your universe immediately becomes a happy universe. In that way, the current state of happiness is attracted. What do you want to attract? What did you want to attract that made you watch the video on a rare topic until the end? Leave your story in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.